morning, good morning, good morning. It is, well, it's actually like 10:36. Sorry. But this is Tuesday. This is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Say hi in the comments and let me know that you're here. It has been a little while since I have been fully here. I'm back and I appreciate all your patience for waiting for me to come back. It's funny. Last week I was talking to Denise and I'm like, oh, holy crap, I totally forgot about Tuesday Talks. And it's Wednesday. I've been so preoccupied with some family things that's been going on, but know that you've always been in my heart. And I so appreciate each and every one of you who reached out and gave me their condolences and just let me know that you were there for me. I so appreciate all the love and support. So this is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. I'm evidential medium Stacy Needenthal, and this is a safe space where we come together every Tuesday at 10:30 to explore spiritual paths, experiences, growth, emotions. It's a place where your thoughts, your opinions are just that. They're yours. They're not judged. You don't have to question who you are and where you're going and what you're planning on being. You just have to be. Be you. The unique you that you've always been, that's maybe been hiding, masked. But this is a place where I want us to be able to talk about different things that come into our lives, whether it is mediumship or meditation, spiritual growth. Oh my goodness, grief, right? Grief. We all go through grief. So if you have questions about any of these things, where your spiritual path is leading you or how you connect better to consciousness, you're at the right place. And whether you are here live or on replay, the moment that you started watching this video was divinely timed. So say hi in the comments. Let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. If this is the first time that you've joined us, put a 1 so that I can personally welcome you. And I'm so glad that you're here, and welcome back to everyone who joins us each week. So there are a lot of new events. There are a lot of new venues and classes that are going on. So if you're interested in finding out any information about that, go to the website connectingtospiritwithstacy.com. Join us. Um, Allow your energy and your spirit to know that your loved ones are only a whisper away, or to figure out how to connect, reconnect with yourself, with your higher self. So, enough commercials. Let me just look here 1 second. So, it's May now. Welcome in May. I'm so excited that May is here, because May means that the warm weather is coming. And I know yesterday was a little bit chilly, but today, I'm not sorry, the day before, but yesterday it was absolutely beautiful. And today is going to be a beautiful day as well. Happy birthday, all May birthdays. That is Taurus and Gemini. I hope that you have a magical birthday month. So the theme for May, we're going to talk about abundance and creation. We're going to be exploring prosperity and creative pleasures. We're going to sprinkle the month with manifesting and talking about the sacral chakra, bringing joy into your life, finding the energies around us in order to expand the beauty of the things that we are stepping into. So welcome. Oh, welcome, Susan. Welcome from Hagerstown. I'm actually in Bel Air, Maryland, today and yesterday and today. But I'll be back in Chambersburg tomorrow. So let's start with where our creative energy, where our creativity, where our emotions come from. That's the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is located right below your navel. We have different chakras that tune in and control energies and emotions that are connected to us. And it's crucial to develop this sense of relating to others and creating relationships that expand. And the energies from these relationships either help us to grow or they defeat us. And the sacral chakra can help us to discern if the relationships around us are for us or against us. So, sacral chakra, it is the second energy center. So the root chakra is one, then the sacral. Again, it is located below the abdomen. It represents the color orange. The symbol for this sacral chakra is the six-petal lotus, associated with creativity, emotions, pleasure, sexuality. The sacral chakra is represented by the element of water, which governs the emotional flow of intimacy. Now, when I'm talking about all that, doesn't it make sense that when we are excited, we get butterflies in our belly? When we are nervous, we get tension in our belly. We get gut feelings. So the sacral chakra is very important to keep balanced. It's very important for you to stay in touch with the sacral chakra. So you will know if this chakra is balanced if you are that person who constantly promotes joy. In everything around you, you see joy. You're able to adapt and navigate different situations. You have imagination and you're creative. And creativity and imagination run parallel. Some people are very creative in painting and writing and the way they speak. Some people, their gardens bring them creativity, the way they place the flowers and the beauty that it brings. Imagination can be you're dreaming of something and you bring it into fruition. But when your sacral chakra is balanced, you've got this feeling of, I can do anything. I can create anything. And I will find joy in all things that come to me. That's if your sacral chakra is balanced. Now, I don't want you to think that everything is full of lollipops and unicorns because we all have bad days. But it is being mindful of that area below your belly, how it feels. Is it tight? Is it fluttery and excited? Is it anxious? That's where this emotion comes from. When your sacral chakra, when the second chakra is unbalanced or blocked, you're emotionally unstable, where you can't put a name on what your emotions are. Your mind is kind of all over the place. You can't focus on one specific thing. Am I angry? Am I mad? Am I happy? I'm going to cry. I'm going to laugh. You're just all over the place. If you are artistic, you may have a creative block. You might look at a canvas and not know what to paint. You may be a writer and not know what to, sudden the words aren't coming. You may be thinking of, if time and money were no object, what would I want to do right now? And have absolutely no idea. You may have a fear of intimacy, insecurity. Maybe you're super bored with everything. You feel uninspired, resistant to change. And physically, when your sacral chakra is unbalanced, it can cause you bladder issues, which again makes sense because that's in the belly area. So you can see what the difference is between balanced and unbalanced. But my friends, there are also overactive sacral chakras. Overactive. So it's spinning out of control. Again, it causes emotional instability. You're not emotionally stable. You might be very controlling or you might be very codependent. This is where addiction lies, whether it is alcohol addiction, sex addiction, drug addiction. This is where addiction comes from. It's that excessive, compulsive, where you want everything. You're seeking something to hide something else, to make you feel better. Maybe you're a compulsive shopper. But when it is when it is overactive or compulsive. So you may say, okay, Stacy, how do I fix this? How do I see how if I'm overactive, underactive, balanced, and what do I do about that? Good question. You're smart. So why balance this chakra? All right. Or how, sorry, to balance it. Movement is very important. There are certain yoga poses that open up the sacral chakra. It unlocks what is knotted in that area. Dancing, it's movement, walking, taking a brisk walk, those deep breaths that go down deep into the belly and then releasing what is stuck there. You can also do element work. Since it is associated with water, spending time near and in the water, going for a swim, going to the beach, having a water fountain playing plugged in your office or around you, warm baths with lavender or sea salt, different types of herbs. So water therapy also works. Getting creative, but not forcing creativity. It's engaging in hobbies creatively. And maybe you're a writer, but you don't know what to write. We'll just use that for instance. Just start writing on the paper. Stacy says I'm supposed to write. I don't know what to write. I'm going to write, oh, I see a tree out the window and it's beautiful. But you just start to get that muscle memory back. If you're an artist, put paints out in front of you, all different colors, and just start dipping brushes and just start creating. If you, if you are a dreamer and all of a sudden you have no goals and dreams, take a timer, like an egg timer, and set it for 2 minutes and challenge yourself to write down 100 things that you want to do before you die. And don't think about it, just do it. I want to go to Antarctica. I want to go to Ireland. I want to make sure my kids have houses. And I want to, and just whatever comes to you. And then look at that list and say, oh my gosh, this is something I really want to do. It's movement. It's being creative, but not forced. A lot of artists struggle when they're on a deadline to create something because it has to be forced. Let it come spontaneously. And then you know me, affirmations, positive mantras, positive things that you say to yourself instead of the negative things that you say to yourself. I allow the creative energies to flow within me. I'm inviting creativity to be all around me. I see the beauty in everything. I will find joy in every step that I take. I honor what my body needs. Any mantras, any positive words that you can say to yourself to raise your vibration, to open up the chakras. Believe it or not, well, it makes sense that nutrition is important for our body. I shouldn't say believe it or not. But believe it or not, putting orange colored food into our body wakes up our sacral chakra as well. Seems silly, but eating oranges and carrots, sweet potatoes, mangoes, papayas, peaches, adding spices like ginger and turmeric and cinnamon, we are telling our nervous system, I'm paying attention to the color and the warmth that I'm putting into my body. I am paying attention to my sacral chakra. You're doing it on purpose. You're purposely taking an action to open up and balance the sacral chakra. So that's how you balance it. So you may say, Stacey, how did my chakra get imbalanced in the first place? The number one thing, trauma. Trauma imbalances this chakra. It leaves us with shame and guilt, deep fears. It holds energies from abuse and neglect, resulting in emotional numbness. It makes us numb. If we have been disappointed so many times in our lives by the same person, we get emotionally numb to anything that they say, anything that they do. If we have held our power, our tongue, and not defended ourselves, and we've pushed it down, where are we pushing it? Sacral chakra. And it closes it and it brings an imbalance. To eventually, it makes it overreactive because it's taken enough and now it's just going to explode. Whether it's abuse or neglect, betrayal, it results in emotional numbness. How many of you have ever been emotionally numb? Put up, I have, in the comments. I know I have. When I was first out of my very first marriage and I was in therapy, I remember my therapist at the time saying, how do you feel? And I'm like, I'm okay. No, how do you feel? I feel good. How can you explain the emotions that you're feeling within you? And I didn't have an answer because I couldn't differentiate the difference between joy and protection, anger and happiness, because I just was. I had all this emotion rolled up inside of me that I had pushed down for many years, that it was difficult for me to name the emotion. Think about, have you ever had problems naming an emotion? There's times I'll wake up in the morning and I'm like, ugh, I don't feel right. I don't know what I'm feeling, but I don't feel right. I'm being mindful that something is off. I'm not sure what, but I see you and I'm paying attention. An imbalance is also results in difficulty trusting others. I have difficulty trusting others. And I have worked on this for many years. I don't trust you until you've proven that I can trust you. And then I tried to turn it around to say, you know what, I'm going to trust this person until they show me why I shouldn't trust them. And now it's a little bit of both. It's checking in with how my energy feels with their energy. Do I offer an olive branch of trust? Or do I go, you can't play in my sandbox? Physically, um, chronic back pain, infertility, urinary tract infections. These are all reactions that the body has to imbalance. There's a very good book out. I should have looked up the author, but the name of the book is The Body Keeps Score. And if you read different things where you've had chronic shoulder pain or, back pain or, problems with your feet, they give you the emotional distress that may have caused it. And if you look at that and can connect with it and go, oh my God, Yes, that helps you to unknot that pain. Now, not all chronic pain is caused by these things. You could have been in an accident. Um, Maybe you're born genetically with um, problems with your bones. But if this is something that has come out of nowhere, think about what emotions you're going through. I hold grief in my right shoulder and down around my ribs. But lately, left shoulder's been bothering me. All right, well, what's been happening? And I go through what I've been going through with the grief and think, that must be what I have been receiving, what I've been sending out. Behaviorally, it creates addictive personalities because you want to mask the pain. You may have a fear of an emotional experience because of a learned trait. These things all affect your sacral chakra. Healing is possible. To heal the sacral chakra, sometimes therapy, talking to someone, talk therapy is very good. Journaling. I'm that journal person. I write down my words because that's part of shadow work. I've learned when the words are stuck around in my head, they spiral out of control. But when I write them down, again, I'm signaling to my nervous system, I'm seeing it. I'm getting it out of my head and on the paper saying, this happened, this was real. But it can't be stuck within me anymore. Does it make sense? Yes? So it's releasing those trapped energies to repair your boundaries. Again, movement, yoga, dance, swimming. You're moving. Let's think about the strokes when you're swimming. You're going from side to side and your stomach moves, opening those areas that are tight. When you are nervous about something, we tense up our stomach. Taking a deep breath loosens that. Movement loosens that. Healing can also involve colors, like I was saying before. Having bright oranges around you, which promotes creativity. The office that I do spiritual translation in is orange. It brings emotional stability and sensibility. It quiets the nervous system. Visually or visualize orange glowing around you and the sunshine. You want to glow outwardly and inwardly to yourself and to others. Wearing orange. And of course, I don't have any, I didn't plan that very well. I wear orange quite a bit because it glows. It shows you, I'm sending you warmth. Orange in your decor brings warmth and understanding. And then there's orange crystals. Again, didn't plan this very well. Got my crystals around me. Um, Orange calcite, orange selenite, sunstone. And again, incorporating orange foods. These are all small things that you can do when you feel as though your sacral chakra is blocked or unbalanced or overactive. You don't have to do them all, but just doing one is acknowledging to yourself, I see you, I feel you, I hear you, I understand. Let me nourish you with this. Let me untie those ropes that are binding you. Let me slow this fast moving train that's in your head. Let's slow it down. That's self-care and self-love to self. I honor my desires. I'm saying I'm important, not ego. I'm just acknowledging to myself I need to do something for me. I will allow creative energy to flow through me without fear. The biggest fear of someone who is creative is having someone else see their creation. I was so excited when I wrote my first book, My Head Knows, But My Heart Still Hurts. You are familiar, right? I was so excited when I saw it in print and had the proof copy in my hand. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh crap, other people are going to read this. I'll be judged. What if they think it's stupid? What if it doesn't help? What if it harms? This was my sacral chakra saying, I'm afraid of change in how people are going to see me because now I'm being vulnerable and letting my thoughts out. But I overcame that and pushed forward. Let's see, how do I go to here? Emotional healing. There we go. So there's 6 modes of consciousness. 6. 6 emotions that we go through that just jump into our energy and our spirit. Sometimes we can control them, sometimes we can't. And they're considered to be the seat of your subconscious. Those things are anger and hatred and jealousy and cruelty, desire and pride. All of these things we need to acknowledge and overcome in order to blossom and bloom and grow. The pups just came in. It's both the death of something in order to bring in new birth. And think about in the fall, the flowers, the leaves, they die, they fall away. But in the springtime, they come back out. It's the seed symbol that is growth and spiritual enlightenment. So, have you felt overly anxious lately? Take a second and just check in with that part of your body. Put your hands right there below your navel and take a deep breath and see what you're feeling. That's your sacral chakra saying, hey, pay attention to me. I need help. I need some love. I need to slow down. I need to move. You can use sound frequency in order to do this as well. And I think it is 417 hertz. Helps to remove negative energies. And it's this seed mantra of Voom. And it's spelled V-A-M, but it said V-U-H-M. It's like the sound of an ocean. Think about how when an ocean comes in, Voom, right? Floating water. And it's imagining the ocean and listening to the ocean, holding an orange crystal sound bowls. I believe it is the tone of D, but it is that chant Vroom, that unblocks and strengthens the sacral chakra. D is the steady pitch that brings balance, and it is 2 O's, but it is pronounced you, but it is a sacral D. Use headphones so it tingles throughout your body. It releases blocks that are within you, opening up and recharging your energies, your relationship connections. So while meditating, you can use sound, you can use scent. It's bringing all your senses in: sight, sound, motion, and emotion. It's paying attention to what part of your body needs attention. So while meditating, set intentions. You can write them down on sticky notes that are around you. So if you're meditating, you forget the intention, you can look down while you're meditating. Maybe choose one sentence. I am unlocking a month of prosperous creations. And you're holding steady into your stomach and you're breathing into your stomach. And you're claiming this. I am focusing on expanding what I plan. I'm focusing on expanding what I plan. It starts to open. I am planting seeds of joy, and I am nurturing the beauty that is around me and in me that is for me. I am making this month, a masterpiece. And saying one or all of these mantras every day and embracing the life that you have within you, but you've been maybe ignoring or pushing down because this chakra is closed. I am unlocking a month of prosperous creations, new things I'm going to create. I'm unlocking that door. I am focusing on expanding what I plan. Maybe say, for my higher good. I'm planting seeds of joy, and then I'm going to nurture them so that this month's chapter is a masterpiece. Because, my friends, we were put on this earth. God created us to find joy in ourselves and joy in others, and to plant seeds and create new relationships, and to pay attention to ourselves so that we can truly create the life that we love, so that we can love the life we live and live the life we love. You know what? Have a magical day today. What is it, May 5th? 5 days into May already. Plant those seeds. Pay attention to what energies are flowing within you and maybe what you've got blocked or balanced or overactive, and bring it back. I see you. See yourself. Pay attention to yourself, and have a great day. Peace out. I love you all, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tuesday Talks. Bye-bye.